Academy live stream. This video is brought to you by Revolut, the new generation at banking. Transfer money to anyone in the world instantly without fees or for pennies. And guys, if you are just like me, sending money to your family, friends every month, working abroad, you need to have Revolut. Saves you tons of money and tons of troubles. Link and more info in description. All right, today we are talking about the importance of being able to present yourself, to sell yourself to the HRs, to the restaurant managers, to give you chance to get a job. All right. Now, why I just go with this topic again and again and again and again? Because what I see from your comments and from questions and from requests for help is that you guys are not able to get a job because you're not able to present yourself properly. All right. So, quick tutorial. What is in front of you and what should you do if you are somebody that is searching for a job and you don't know where to start and how to start it. All right. So the first thing is create a nice, modern looking, full, complete CV. All right. You got the free CV templates on the Revolut Academy. Just go to the blog page, search CV templates or whatever CV, and you got the page. You got the link there. You go. You choose a template. It's all free. You don't need to leave me no emails, no nothing, no messages, whatever, and just create a beautiful CV for yourself. All right. Then the next thing is get your paperwork ready. If you have education, get your diploma. If you have certificates, get your certificates. Those are important things. The next thing is referral letters. If you have work anywhere you have work, just go back to your place or call them or send them email and tell them, hey, I want a referral letter. That I've been working there, that you're happy with my service, and so on, so on, so on, so on. All right. Now, when you have this thing, you have to decide what kind of job you're looking for, and you have to find a way to search for those jobs. Most of the time, you just got to go to Google and just ask questions like, what are the websites, job websites for waiters, waitresses, busboy, whatever your profession is, whatever job you're searching in this country. All right. If you are from Nepal, all right, and you want to leave Nepal, you don't want to work in Nepal no more, or you cannot find a job in Nepal, but you know that you have the qualifications, the education, the skills, the knowledge, the English to work somewhere abroad. Try Singapore, try Middle East. You go and you ask Google for the websites that you can find this. All right. Now, this is one way. You go, you find the websites, you find the jobs, and you start applying for those jobs. The next one, go create yourself a profile on LinkedIn. Our LinkedIn is not only for restaurants, it's for everybody in the world, but you create a profile on LinkedIn and you start searching for jobs connected to the waiter tag, waitress tag, or whatever tag you are searching for. Go to Waiters Network, create your profile there. We have companies that come and search for waiters on the Waiters Network. And if you have a great, complete profile, they can see it. They can decide you are a perfect fit for their company, and they will call you there on the spot, offer you a job interview, and so on and so on. So, if you have nothing, you have no experience, no education, no certificates, no knowledge whatsoever, all right? You got to start from somewhere. Go create your CV, and whatever little bit you can put on the CV, put it on there. And the next thing is, guys, get on the Revolut Academy. You don't need to go for the courses. Of course, if you can afford the courses, it's better to go to the courses. Get your knowledge, skills, and certification. And this is about 1 month to complete all the 5 courses: beverage course, wine course, busser course, waiter training course. You complete all 5 courses, you get your money back. Although the whole education is free, you get your all certificates, you get the Waiters Academy diploma. That puts you immediately in a situation that, hey, I am not anymore in the situation that I am right now. No knowledge, no certificate, no diploma, no skills, no nothing. And then finding a job is much more easier. All right. But you have to be willing to invest the time and the money and just put the effort to learn. Nothing happens without effort in this world. You got to put the effort. All right. And there is nobody, no one single person in this whole world that is not able to do the job. All right. Let's say you have no knowledge and no skills, no experience, no education, but you want to work in the F&B. Get a job as a busboy. All you got to do is go around, collect plates, bring it back to the kitchen, set up a table. You can learn that in 2 minutes. And you got a job. And from there on, if you want to succeed, start learning, start gaining skills, gaining knowledge, and in less than 2 years from nobody working as a busboy, you can be a restaurant manager. As long as you want that, as long as you just decide that, hey man, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to be successful in this business, I'm going to make myself a successful person. That's how everything happens. You just put yourself in a situation to succeed, but you got to put the effort and what is it? Effort, skills, knowledge. That's what helps you succeed, guys, in life. Let's see what's if we have some jobs on LinkedIn. I haven't done a live stream in a long time. We went to Italy the last week. We went to Porto Piccolo. Unfortunately, Porto Piccolo was closed. We could not enjoy our vacation, our trip as good as usually. But yeah, haven't done a live stream in a few days. Let me just log into my LinkedIn account and let's see now what is it. Some people followed me, some people reviewed the profile and blah blah blah, all those kind of things that I so Ramada Hotels and Suites in Dubai are looking for waiter to join the F&B service team. Candidates should be locally available for interview with at least 1-2 years of relevant experience in the United Arab Emirates or in a home country. Send your CV and so on and so. But anyway, so here you go. I repost this to my wall. You can have the link to follow me on LinkedIn. It's in the description of this live stream. So just click on it and follow me there, repost. Now, I always say, don't apply here. You see that the job is at the Ramada Hotel and Suites JBR. That's the Jumeirah Beach Resort. You go to the website of the Ramada Hotel and Suites and you apply directly there and you jump in front of everybody else that's applying here directly on the LinkedIn. What else? Monica is hiring for something. I don't like that because there is no... Accor is hiring. Waiters at Sharjah. So Sharjah is one of the Arab Emirates. Accor is hiring waiters there. Another great opportunity, guys. There are so many jobs right now, man. There are so many jobs in the Middle East. There are so many jobs everywhere in the world. But because the Middle East is open for everybody, just you can join there and start making more money and start putting yourself in a position to succeed. What else? Hiring servers, cashiers in Abu Dhabi. I will repost that too. Servers and cashiers in Abu Dhabi. Mm, 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 mm. Regal Betreuer in that's Innsbruck, Austria. So what else? What else? Apply today. Bartenders in Dubai. I will repost that as well. Bartenders. We have some bartenders. Hiring head chef in Dubai again. We're seeking a highly, I don't even know, see that, but I'm gonna repost it. They're seeking also F&B staff. Austria, that's not F&B. All right, I'm gonna share some more jobs in Europe. Feature vacancies in Europe. Vita hostess, housekeepers, and operations managers. Working with I will share that too. Those are European jobs. This is an agency. If you're applying toward an agency, guys, make sure that you don't send money to nobody. All right, because there are a lot of agencies that are fake, and they are just scammers that try to take your money. Do not send money to no agency. If the agency are hiring personnel for some hotels or whatever, they are supposed to take care of the expenses. All right. So don't send money to no agency. Hilton Sofia. All right, they open new restaurants in Hilton Sofia, and they're looking for staff. This is in Bulgaria. Hilton Sofia in Bulgaria is looking for waiters. Human resources at whatever, hiring in Germany. What they're hiring, team leader, supervisor, whatever. I don't like this job offers that they don't mention exactly what they're looking for. All right. Coolink in Saudi Arabia. They also hire. All right. They're open now. That's nice. They have not been open for a year, more than a year. They've been hiring people and they've been keeping people on a payroll for more than a year without actually working. All right, VIP ship laser. We are currently hiring for the following positions: staff captain, second officer, engineer. No F&B staff here. Anyway, I'm gonna check it out later, and I'm gonna share some more jobs, guys. Link is in description. You can follow me on LinkedIn, and all the jobs that I get, I share there. You can check it out. And like I said, if you like something, just go and apply there. Jackton. Hey, Jackton, what's going on, man? Nice to see you back on the live stream. Hello, sir. I've been long, but I would like to ask a question. In a few months, I would love to work in United Arab Emirates. What is your suggestion? Nothing. I will be leaving East Africa. Do they pay well? So now, in United Arab Emirates, you have a jobs that might pay you $400 a month. All right, everything is covered. You get $400 a month, and then you get like another $200-300 tip at the end of the month. So let's say that's about $700. That is like the lowest paid job in Dubai. $400 a month plus $300 tip. All right. Now, I know also in Dubai jobs that pay more than $1,000 and $2,000 a month. It all depends. It all depends what qualifications you have and what kind of job you're gonna find, and then of course they look at the country you're coming from, and they offer you a salary accordingly to the salary in your country. For example, if your country right now, your salary is $100 a month, I don't think you will get more than $600 offer anywhere in Dubai. All right. Now, if you're coming from, let's say, Eastern European country, and your country is the salary is, let's say, like $500 a month, they will be willing to offer you $800, $1,000, as long as you qualify for the job. Because in Dubai, the standard is very, very high. All right. So, like you tell me, coming from East Africa, I guess the pay in East Africa is not as high as North Africa. Like, I know that when I used to work on the cruise line from Bulgaria, the Egyptian guys, because we were Bulgarians, Egyptians, and Filipinos. So the Egyptian guys were getting paid like twice as much as we get paid. Almost twice, not twice, but almost twice. Let's say we get paid $330. That's a lot of years ago, 30 something years ago. We were getting paid $330. They were getting paid $540. And the Filipino workers, and we were the same is the job. We were working in the same restaurant. And the Filipinos were getting paid like a 480 or something. So the Bulgarians were the slow. But at this time, a salary in Bulgaria was like $60 a month. All right. So the Greek people know that, and they tell you, hey man, I give you 330. You're making $60 in your country. You cannot complain, because we were asking for more money. So yes, listen, you get prepared for like the worst case scenario. It's going to be $400, and then, like I said, $200-300 tip a month. And then, of course, depends on your qualifications. Kenya, it's your salary over there is pretty low, so I would guess between $400 and $600. But listen, $400-600 is still a lot of money. All right, and then you add some tip, and you get up to $700-800-900 a month with everything covered. They cover all your expenses, travel expenses, and everything. You get a ticket. So every year, when your vacation time is, you get a ticket from the company to fly back to Kenya and come back. They pay for this ticket. You don't pay that. You got food, you got accommodations. Yeah, they might not be the best, but nowhere they're really the best, because even here, when you are in Austria, the food for the staff is questionable. Even in Switzerland, when we are paying for our food, because in Switzerland the hotels ask you to pay for your own food, we were paying a month $350. The food was still questionable. So imagine that. Now, it's a great opportunity. All right, Jackton, I would say you go for it. Doesn't matter what kind of salary you get. Of course, you try to get the best job possible, okay? Please get a top job. At least get a top job. All right, your current job is a restaurant captain and head of banquet, but they're not going to hire you for this position. All right? If you get a job there, you're going to get a job as a waiter. But because you have a already high position, I hope you have some education, you have experience, you speak very good English, you can get a job in a top company where after your first years of contract expire, you will have a chance to grow. If you show them your qualities as a captain, as a head waiter, as a head bar, banquet waiter, you show them those qualities during your first contract, and they will offer you most probably promotion, so you can make more money and you can have some extra perks, because in Dubai they give you a lot of extra perks if you are really, really good. So make sure everything is perfect. They want to see a beautiful CV. Make sure you have a nice CV. All right, all the details, every skill that you have, it's got to be posted there. Every knowledge that you have, it got to be posted there. Every prior job, every little experience and certificates and training that you have, it's got to be there. Everything, my friend, everything. They really insist that you have a complete CV with all the little details that you can put inside. I think that's Kaiser Chan. I apologize if I don't pronounce the name properly or I cannot read it properly. It's very small letters. The names are very small letters and I just don't see it. Isn't that racist that they offer you based on your country of origin? Obviously, third world countries will have lower salaries than first world for the same work. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Listen, ain't no equality in the world. Women get less paid than men for the same job. People from poor countries get paid less for the same job. I got to tell you, man. Listen, when I was in Bulgaria and I was trying to escape it from anywhere, like when I was working the cruise line, there was a disparity, big disparity, because there were two Greek waiters on the cruise line. It's a Greek company, and the Greek waiters were getting paid $1,000 a month, while we were getting paid $330 a month. And it's like that everywhere. All right, racist or unfair or whatever you want to call it. Yes, you have a point, but that's how life works. All right, that's how life works, and that's why, for example, in Europe, United States, all those unions and like normal people working, they are fighting against foreigners coming to their country to work because the company don't pay the foreigners as much as they pay their own people. Like here in Austria, you come from Bulgaria and your salary is like 2, 3, 4, 500 less than the Austrian people that work the same job, shoulder to shoulder with you. Do you understand? And that's how we started here. That's how we started here. It's what it is. The companies try to lower the cost. They hire people from abroad. Of course, they try to hire them as low as possible and salary, and that's how everything functions. But you should not, put an emphasis on that. Put emphasis on the opportunity that this job will give you to go abroad, put your career on the next level, start making more money than you're making in your country, and start building your career and your success in this industry. That's what you put the emphasis on. Because no matter that I was making just $330 back in the days, and we were making like my tip was much less than the Egyptian guy's tip, because we were depending on the head waiters and everything like that. So it was like I'm making, let's say, $700. $700 were a lot of money back in the days in my country. $700, even more, even is good money even now. But back in the days, $700, that was a lot of money. And we worked like hell, freaking 19 hours a day, no days off and nothing, no food. But I was happy because I was making money and I was 20 years old kid, and it gave me opportunity to work during the summer months and then go to college, finish my education without having to work during the semesters and just work for less money and so on so in Bulgaria. So I was happy, and that helped me a lot. So do not get upset because of this inequality and just skip opportunity that you will not have in any other way. All right, go for it. Mr. Gurung, Jawan Gurung, what's going on, man? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Dinesh Chandra. I think it's Dinesh Chandra. Good afternoon, Dinesh. What's going on? Hope you are doing well. Hey, man, I'm doing fine. Yeah, listen, guys, I don't care what anybody says. You can be a freaking multimillionaire and you can have so much trouble that that life is a misery. All right. Me personally, I gotta tell you, for example, um, just quick example. All right. So I have this my friend of mine who is a multimillionaire who lives like a king, travel the world, drives cars for that cost like $250,000, and like travel the world and so and so. So he built this hotel. He called me to become a hotel manager, to run the hotel for him, and I was like, I just don't want to do that, but I will send you a person that will do that. Great. So one of you guys, a young man that started as a busboy, working with me, went through the Waitress Academy, built his career, became a restaurant manager. Now he's running this 5-star hotel. All right. And I know that his life is a complete misery because I talk to him every single day. The situation with the hotel is pretty bad because of the coronavirus. They built the hotel during just when the coronavirus started, and they accumulated a lot of debt, and there was a lot of problems with this and that and that. So right now, this young man, he's working as a hotel manager, a 5-star hotel, and he's having a nightmares, like a nightmare life right now. All right. The same thing with my friend millionaire who built this hotel. All right. They're just going through some really tough time because they invested $22 million to build this hotel. And they have not broken no profit for the last 5 years now, 4 years, 5 years. And they are in debt a lot. So actually they're in danger now to lose the business. So I know what kind of troubles and what kind of misery my friends are going through right now. Although on the surface, hey, this guy is a hotel manager after being a busboy 8 years ago, working as a busboy 8 years ago. And this guy is a multimillionaire, and he travels Maldives and Dubai and Las Vegas and everywhere in the world. But at the same time, behind the scenes, he has so much worries and so much troubles that normal people just don't know. And the same thing with me. I don't. A lot of people that see me right here on the street, they just envy me. Like I hear people tell me, "Hey, man, you are really enjoying your life," and it's not the case. All right, it's just not the case. I'm working hard. I am taking care of my little boy. In my life is actually none of the joys that actually I want to go through, I am not experiencing. All right. I'm still fine because my family is doing well. My boy is growing up and he's becoming amazing little kid. My wife is happy. And that makes me happy too. But enjoying life, is a different story. I go through my own troubles with the business and with many other things that going on in my life, but that's how life is. You just gotta tough it up and just keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, and hopefully you're just gonna get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better, and hopefully you're not gonna have many setbacks, because you're gonna have setbacks. I don't care how good you are, you're gonna have setbacks. But those setbacks should not disappoint you, should not, put you in depression or whatever. Everybody get setbacks in life. You just gotta know that, hey, if I have done it once and been there, although I'm right now here, I will make the steps necessary to get to the next level again, and I will just try to not do the same mistake to get the same setback, and I will just keep growing, growing, growing. And that's how life it is. And in the process, make sure that you enjoy every single moment you could possibly enjoy, because life goes by pretty fast, guys. I'm talking about 30 something years ago when I started as a waiter, and now I'm 52. And if you ask me, maybe I have like another 8, 10 good years in front of me, like before I get really old. So, yeah, I would love to not work as much as I work right now on the business, and have more time to play golf, like back in the days when I was just a simple waiter, didn't have responsibility for a family, for kids, for this and that. I just go, I do my job, and the rest of the day, I go party at night, I go play golf in the morning, I go to the swimming pools, I go play tennis. Those are the things I enjoy doing, right? And right now, I'm not doing those things. That doesn't mean that my life is a miserable life. I still love my life, and I still appreciate every single moment of it. But yeah, it is what it is. So, Mr. Gurun, what's going on, man? Sir, I have a question with you. While table setting time, even single or double at that time, instead of dinner spoon, we can tell main spoon. Main spoon. Dinner spoon and main spoon. We don't have dinner spoon and main spoon. We have soup spoon and dessert spoon, and then of course a coffee spoon or a sorbet spoon. Those are the spoons we have. So main spoon doesn't mean nothing, and a dinner spoon also doesn't mean nothing, because your dinner might not have soup. Your dinner might, depends if it's a formal dinner. You have, like I said, 3 different types of spoons. You have soup spoon, you have dessert spoon, and you have sorbet spoon. And then, of course, coffee spoon, but, that's a different story. If you say a main spoon, don't mean nothing. I never, ever in my career heard the term main spoon. All right. If you say dinner spoon, my people understand my understand that it's a soup spoon, but it's still not very clear. Use the proper terms: soup spoon, dessert spoon, and sorbet spoon. And I will say that's pretty much it. Kang Tran. Thank you very much for your videos. Helped me a lot. Hey, you're very welcome, Kang. Appreciate you saying that, and I hope that we are helping, man. I really hope we are helping. Gurung, between two, which one is correct word? Like I said, I use dinner spoon and a dessert spoon, not main spoon and not dinner spoon. Soup spoon and dessert spoon, not dinner spoon and not main spoon. For the main dish, which spoon we used? So for the main dish, you don't use spoon, because for your main dish is not going to be soup. All right. For the main dish, so now if you are there are cuisines that they cook manja, like manja, like in French, for example, if you eat coq au vin, whatever, I forgot the pronunciation. There is a lot of juice in this meal, but you still don't serve it with a spoon unless the guest asks for a spoon. But if you are working in a cuisine that has a lot of those kind of dishes, where the main course is actually a mangia, so-called mangia in Italian, that has a lot of juice, and you cannot consume this juice without a spoon, I will still not call it the main spoon. All right. Yeah, you might call it a dinner spoon, but I would still call it a soup spoon. And so you know, when you call soup spoon, you know which size exactly you're talking about. All right, and that's what the difference is actually in the spoon. It's just the size. The dessert spoon is a small spoon, and the soup spoon is a large spoon, and you can use it for your dinner. But listen, like I said, this is what I know about distinguishing spoons. You might be in, like I said, in a cuisine that use a lot of different spoons because of the dishes that you serve with a lot of juice, a lot of sauce in it. And the best way to do it is just go and discuss that with your management, and call it whatever the manager tells you. All right. Good. All right, guys, it's been now 36 minutes, and I will cut the live stream and get back to my video creation work. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I hope that we help with the videos, with the courses, with the tutorials on the Waiters Academy blog page. Go check it out. Don't forget the little book here. This is the Waiters Bible, man. Everything you need to know about the waiter job, everything I know about the waiter job is in this little book. There is a link in the description if you want to get it, go get it. But the more you learn, the more skills and the more knowledge you have about your job, the better your life will turn out to be. There is no dispute about this statement. So guys, do not waste your time. Make sure that you constantly learning and improving your skills and your knowledge. All right. Is there a silverware known as a joint spoon? That would be very interesting. Spoon, a joint spoon. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe it is, but not that I aware. Never heard about joint spoon. So, Gurung, soup spoon for soup, salad spoon for salad. I have never ever served a salad with a spoon or eaten salad with a spoon or whatever, man. This is the first time in my life that I hear that there is a salad spoon for salad. I never heard about it. Or if I have main dish like mushrooms risotto, at the time we serve little big spoon, then salad spoon. All right, listen. I don't know what kind of restaurant you're working, but if you're eating a risotto with a spoon, that's something new for me too. Like I said, that's why you have managers. All right. So you ask your manager what everybody in the restaurant should call those spoons, and so the guests don't get confused as well. You don't want you to call this spoon a salad spoon and the next waiter to call it a dinner spoon and the next waiter to call it main spoon and the next waiter to call it soup spoon, and the guests get confused and upset. All right. So you establish a system. Your management should establish a system, and everybody should comply with this system. Good. Oof, man, I'm tired. All right, guys. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself and your family. Work hard and make sure you make good money, man, and enjoy life. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central European Time. Take care, guys.